Hey guys, welcome back to another Lumion Legacy video, and today, your friends Ultimate Gamers, Kalupika and Jopkas will be bringing you up to date with all the news, leaks, and possible rumors about Atlantean City. Hey Jopkas, how are you?
I'm fine, and we're basically going to be covering about Atlantean City, as Kylo mentioned. Let's see. So Atlantean City, right? We've got this. We also have previous videos to this, so you might want to check our channel. And so basically, Atlantean City, as we've gotten a long time ago, is going to be getting soul burst. Okay, so basically Mega Evolution for Pokemon. There's probably going to be differences with it too. Obviously, there's the animation and stuff. Mechanics might be different. There's also, the concept of levitation?
Yes.
All right, so there is going to be something called the Levitate update confirmed by Jamie. And with the Levitate update, basically any Lumion that has an idle animation that levitates or flies will be immune to grounded moves. But that one thing is things like Stratosaur and Zeppelin, their idle animation is on the ground, so air type will be reworked so that air type is naturally not very effective from ground. So it resists ground, but it's no longer necessarily immune. The case for Stratosaur is part metal, so it'll be neutral to Earth. But the thing about it is, Stratosaur is confirmed to get Magnify. If you don't know what Magnify is, it's a light type support move that increases the base ranged attack by 2 stages. People are probably going to be using it with frail armor. Set I suggest is 196 HP, 4 energy, 200 range attack, and 96 speed with frail armor, because frail armor is also getting a buff. So once you get hit by a melee contact move, your speed will no longer be increased by +1. It'll be increased by +2. And because of that, it's also going to drop the melee defense stage by 1. So it also means that Stratosaur will be terrifying. Of course, it needs to swap in. What it'll most likely do is it'll have fast pivots, okay? So, moves like Baffle and Dorogo and stuff, and along with Ancient Roar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they're going to be swapping out. They're going to force it into a threatened state, and then they're going to put anything that does a melee contact move, and if it hits Stratosaur, it'll get that boost. And after that, if it scares that out with Magnify, Stratosaurs have suddenly become a lot more terrifying. It can soul burst and basically do crazy amounts of damage and outspeed almost everything. It honestly depends, because there are ways to get fast speed buffs and stuff with speed buffs. There's stretch sets, sugar rush, all of that jazz. Also, speaking of new moves, lots of Lumions are getting new moves. There are lots of new ones confirmed. There's a list. Jamie gave it on Discord, but I couldn't find it myself. I had some friends rely on it. Speeder Sonic V also made a video on that, so you could go check out their videos for that. There's also, let's see, for Atlantean, so we've mentioned the possible returns of apartments, Lucky Lotto, arcade, and what I'm thinking, obviously the prizes will be different, but soul bursts are probably going to be some rewards like crystallites, whatever Kylo mentioned them as. They could also be, be evolutionary items. You could maybe buy protein shakes. If you don't know what that does, it's basically multiplies any received TP excluding gummies, ×2, which is really helpful for TP training. Let's see else. What else?
Just probably like the most asked question recently about the Atlantean city. Dropcast, is the game not the game, but is the update for Atlantean City going to be delayed?
The update for Atlantean City, most likely, yes. It was originally said 2021 in Sober's trailer. Lots of people speculated June and then July. No, it'll be November, and now it's December, and since the Christmas event is around the corner, which the dev said approximately 1 week, there's a very, very, very low chance that it'll actually come, right after the Christmas event. So my predictions on its release date will be, honestly, mid to late January. Because the Valentine's event will also be in mid or somewhat early February.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And Jobcast, another question a lot of people may be asking. How careful do the devs have to be in making sure that soul bursts do not come in any sort of plagiarism when it comes to Mega Evolution from Pokemon and Nintendo?
Well, one thing that they obviously have to be certain of will be sprites and stuff. They can't use the Mega Evolution logo, that somewhat looking exclamation mark for Mega Evolution.
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is, I'm putting it up on screen right now.
Alright, so it also can't be the exact same animation, most likely, which they did confirm it's getting a completely new animation. It resembles Mega Evolution, but it's close, but it's different enough so that it doesn't get plagiarized by it. Speaking of plagiarism, there is one thing that I'd like to point out. It's not exactly about Atlantean, but the heavy armor has the exact same design as Pokemon's assault vest. So that's one thing to be careful of.
Yeah, and is it possible that Lumion Legacy could get banned from Roblox if Nintendo starts noticing the little details?
I'd say them noticing that small of a detail is unlikely, but I still personally recommend maybe changing the design a little bit. I don't know, maybe changing its color or maybe adding a little spikes on its design or something.
Yeah. Do you believe any new titles will come out in the Christmas event?
Oh, for the Christmas event. It honestly depends on the reskins that are given, or the new Sauce reset, which I'm predicting. It'll be in a separate video. But enough about that. I guess the answer will honestly depend on design and the Lumion. That's my final answer for that question.
All right. Just one more question. What are a few reasons why Lumion Legacy is not, or maybe never will be, as popular as Pokemon Brick Bronze was?
Pokemon Brick Bronze drew in fans from all over the Pokemon, people who loved Pokemon in general. They loved its specific aspects. They loved, the sprites and animations from it. There are obviously still Pokemon Brick Bronze players who now play Lumion Legacy because, as you may know, Pokemon Brick Bronze was deleted. It was created by the same developers, etc. So why people will, it's a very debated topic, but honestly, it shouldn't be, thrown at each other, people disliking one another for it. Honestly, I don't exactly prefer one over the other because they do have their differences. But I'm sure there's lots of nostalgia within Pokemon Bronze, and the thing about that is it can't exactly be fully revived into Lumion Legacy or put it into it. There can be certain vibes from it, but the devs can't copy everything because some of the assets have been, taken by Nintendo.
Yeah, and just a few follow-up questions on what you just said. With Atlantean City hopefully coming soon, do you think Atlantean City will be a big move in getting a lot of those old Pokemon Bronze players back into Lumion Legacy?
Definitely. I definitely think Mega Evolution or like something similar to Mega Evolution will draw lots of people back. Especially if they add things like apartments, arcade, Lucky Lotto, and things like that. And also like, well, there was a Pokemon customization center in Port Deca. They might add that into Atlantean City instead. Also, yeah, there were hoverboards, but they're probably most likely not going to add that. They're going to stick with saddles. As Dave mentioned, hoverboards will most likely not be coming into Lumion Legacy because Roblox keeps changing its physics, and it's extremely difficult to keep up with that.
Alright, and just one final question. This is completely your opinion, but which would be the better choice for Lumion Legacy? Is the better choice to keep on copying Pokemon Rickbonds as much as it can to try and draw old players, or is it time to come up with like new ideas that may not be as successful, but at least it's something like Lumion Legacy made from scratch?
I think they should do honestly both, but like in the sense both. Honestly, I feel like they should pull a bit more aspects from the original Pokemon Brick Bronze, as long as it doesn't get plagiarized by Nintendo and stuff. But they definitely should be expanding on unique concepts and ideas.
Alright. Is there anything more you would like to add on with the Atlantean City update coming sometime soon, hopefully?
Yeah, my predictions are maybe, they may change from, I'm not actually a developer myself, but those are my predictions with logical value.
Yep. Also, if you guys are wondering about the game me and Jovkos are making with the help of one of our friends, Street Smart. Street Smart, as you may know, is a game in the process of being published. As you guys may have seen, we have released a map. One leaks. Sorry. I'll put that in the description down below, as long as other Atlantean City videos we have made on this channel. Uh, and we will, and actually map 2 and a spooky map, I guess. Like, it was supposed to be for like a Halloween themed map, but we're gonna release that next Halloween. Hopefully, if the game gets done by then, we will show you leaks of that map around next year's Halloween. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for that. Again, just one more time, we would like to apologize for not uploading consistently within the last 3-ish month, where we have not uploaded at all, and even before then it was a little hectic, but school got in the way, and you can watch our apology video in the link down below in the description.
By the way, I just wanted to add one more thing. It's not specifically about Lumion Legacy's Atlantean, but like you could add like our previous videos in the description or like in the comments below as well.
Yeah, yes, sure.
Anyways, I guess that'll be all. And anything you have to say, Kylo?
No, except for our famous outro. This is Kylo Pika and Jopkos rolling out.
Rolling out.